Yeah, I'm very honored. I've known Larry. I met Larry in the early years that I got here to Denver, and knew how involved he was with the community. And I came to this banquet a couple years ago when Joe Ellis won this same award, and actually kind of spoke in an introduction for him. So saw the list of former winners, and I'm honored to be added to the list. Not sure I'm completely worthy, but community service is something that's always been important to me. My dad was always very involved in New Orleans and in Mississippi, where he's from. And when I played in Indianapolis, my head coach, Tony Dungy, always encouraged the players to get involved in the community. So I had kind of my leaders and mentors paving the way, showing me the example about giving back. And just really have enjoyed my 12 years here in Denver, Colorado. The community really embraced me and our family when we got here in 2012, and so it's been a very easy return the favor to give back to the community, and really proud to be here tonight.
You touched upon some of the former Broncos who have won, just following Elway, Bolin. You mentioned Ellis. How cool is that?
Well, yeah, like I said, it's a great, very distinguished list of former winners, and obviously, John's been here for so long, and Pat Bowen, all he did for this community, and what Joe did with the Broncos, all very deserving of this award. So, but when I first got to Denver, I remember meeting Ernie Blake and Sharon and some other community leaders that got me involved in the community. Our foundation, called the Payback Foundation, got involved immediately here, and it was just a very welcoming community. We didn't really know anybody here. John Lynch was living here at the time and told me what a great place Denver is to live, and I signed with the Broncos, and John moved to San Diego about 2 months later. So very good pitch on his part. And then, of course, Todd Helton and I were great friends, but just didn't know a lot of people in Denver. And I think what's very evident is that Denver treats outsiders extremely well. They're very welcoming, right? I don't think all communities are that way. If you're not from there, sometimes you're kind of an outsider. And I feel like a lot of the friends that I've made here aren't necessarily from here, but people here in Denver make them feel welcome. I think that's about as nice a thing as you can say about a community as possible.
Peyton, that off-field legacy, how proud of you are that when you look back at your career?
Yeah, look, certainly, playing football gives you a platform to create awareness and raise funds. I don't think players are doing community service to win an award like tonight or to win the NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year award. But I think when you are recognized for it, it does make you want to keep doing it. And I think if it creates awareness and more players and more people are doing it, that's a good thing, right? The community is the beneficiary of that, and there's more NFL players doing more good things that, unfortunately, we don't hear about as much, but they are. And the Walter Payton Man of the Year is the biggest award for the NFL. It's given after the Hall of Fame. It's given after the MVP. So community service is important, and so that's sort of ingrained into you when you're playing in the NFL. And then when you stop playing, you have even more time to do it. So I've just really enjoyed being a part of this community for the past 12 years, and I think we're here for the long haul.
Peyton, since you retired, you haven't exactly been sitting on your couch 365. But a lot of people, I think, thought you would be involved with the team, ownership, like maybe Brady's doing. Any more thought that way as far as running the team?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's anywhere on my radar by any means. But look, I love being an ambassador, for the Broncos, and for the Colts, for the University of Tennessee. Obviously, living here, I get to go to all the Broncos games, and I was out at the facility the other day. Our kids do sports in the area around Dove Valley, so I'm probably at the facility a couple times a week. They have great snacks over there in that kind of cafeteria, so I don't know if I'm being charged for those or what, but great access. And I still have my key fob that still works from when I played, so Keith Bishop never made that go away, so that's helpful as well. But I'm excited about still being a part of the team and a part of this community, like I said. But I don't know. I take seriously sort of that role of being an ambassador for all the teams that I played for. But living here in Denver, maybe even more so, and do some stuff with the Broncos sponsors and some of their suite holders. So I still feel an attachment and really have enjoyed getting to know the Penner Walton family as well. So, but as far as running the team, I don't think that's on my radar anyway.
Part of that ambassadorship is getting to know these quarterbacks who play
Yeah.
the same position you did. Can you speak a little bit just about your past with Bo Nix? I know he was at
Yeah.
Academy. What you thought of?
Yeah, Jared Stidham was at our camp as well. He and I actually played golf a few weeks together, and then Bo came to our camp as well when he was at Auburn, and he and I stayed in touch. He actually won the National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete Award this year, which I won when I was in college, and so I was there at the banquet and got a picture with Bo, and I remember just talking to Bo when he was thinking about transferring, and so we've kind of stayed in touch, and I'm super happy for him to be here. I think it's a great fit for him, and I can tell how excited Sean is to have Bo here. Zach Wilson is the one quarterback that I don't know personally, but I reached out to him when he signed. So sounds like they got great competition over there. That's always good, makes everybody better. And so I think the quarterback position is in good shape. And, I think Sean's system is extremely quarterback friendly. I never played in it, but, played against it and have watched it and know the success that, Drew Brees had and Tony Romo had. So it's the kind of system that I'd like to play in, right? It's very quarterback friendly.
If you could give Bo one piece of advice to help him through what comes in his rookie season and beyond, what would you tell him?
Yeah, look, I think experience is still your best teacher, and there's lots of philosophies and debates on whether you sit a rookie or you play him right away. Obviously Patrick Mahomes sat for a year, and then he's been to an AFC championship every year since. I'm not sure that would have, if he would have played as a rookie, I still think he would have had the same success. So, I played as a rookie. That was, it was not a fun year, is well documented. How many interceptions that I threw. I mean, if any one of these rookies wanted to break my interception record, I'd be for it. I don't want Bo to break it, but I'd like to get that one off my resume. You think with 17 games that they would be able to do it, right? It's 28. It's shouldn't be that hard. But anyway, I'm over it. Look, they're going to play the best quarterback, but there's no question. I think any quarterback would tell you, being out there on the field, you just learn more things than you do sitting on the sideline. Any quarterback will tell you that. So when that happens, for Bo, these quarterbacks, obviously, Sean will make that decision. But I do think experience is your best teacher. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? I mean, I went 3-13 my rookie year and didn't play very well. We went 13-3 the next year. There's no way that would have happened had I not played and kind of gone through those struggles and thrown those interceptions and figured out, hey, okay, I can't do that anymore. Hey, these guys are faster. You just sort of file it all away. And, Eli played, I think, 6 games his rookie year, and he said what he learned in the 6 that he played was, night and day compared, to the 10 that he sat. So, we'll see how it all shakes out.
Time for 2 more.
What have you
questions,
seen
guys?
on the field from Zach Wilson, and do you think Peyton can resurrect his career?
Yeah, I think it's a great second chapter for Zach. And, like I said, it's a great system to play in. And, sometimes, guys just need a reboot or whatnot. So, like I said, I haven't had a chance to meet him personally, but, I pull for all quarterbacks. I really do. And I think coming here to this system and having good competition with guys like Bo and Stidham can be good for everybody. So, pulling for him in this second chapter.
Congratulations on
Last
the
one, Aaron.
second Emmy. We all knew that football was going to be part of your life, but I wonder, how exciting is it for you to share maybe a different perspective of the game that you love?
Yeah, I mean, I really have enjoyed doing it. I enjoy working with Eli. That makes it fun. I think Eli and I really have a lot of fun doing the show. I think a big reason that is because I do it from here in Denver and he does it from New Jersey. I think we're very happy about being able to do it and be home on the weekends and be home, 10 minutes after the show. So I think when you're having fun doing something, the audience sees that you're having fun. Maybe they have fun with you. I think that's the goal. But look, the game's important to me. I'm a staunch defender of the game. So to stay close to it and to do it kind of in a fun way, to work with Eli and sort of try to bring out the positives of the game, and but still be a part of our kids' lives on the weekends. I mean, I go to my daughter Mosey plays volleyball, and I go to her games from like 4 to 5 on Mondays, and I drive over to my buddy's garage and get to call a Monday night football game. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, and for some reason they've renewed us to do it. Yeah, and this year we're going to add Bill Belichick. Now, explain that. I was kind of wondering if I've been hit in the head too many times that I was recruiting a guy. He was being courted by the other networks, and I was recruiting a guy that pretty much made a lot of my football life miserable. And I was asking him, no, we really want you to come work with us. And I think that'll be great, right, to bring a whole different kind of insight to the game on the defensive side. Bill Belichick is knows all things football. And I just remember Tom Brady used to tell me how he used to sit with Coach Belichick on Tuesdays, and Belichick would just kind of tell him what we need to do to win this game. Tom, this is what the defense is going to try to do to you. Tony Dungy did that with me. So to have that different perspective on every game that Eli and I are doing this year, I think will be awesome. So we're excited to do it again, and it's been fun to do.